Do you remember not too long ago, our great plus partner and friend, Kirsha, was the target of a harassment campaign, specifically around one of her sponsors, GamerSupps. Do you remember this not too long ago when this was happening, everybody? Quick background. Yeah, you're right. It was probably 3, 4, 5 months back, something like that, right, where one of the people who hate her online, psycho, crazy, they them, went after GamerSupps because they were supporting Kirsha. This has put a big bad taste in a lot of psychos' mouths when it comes to how Kirsha just kind of everything was awesome. GamerSupps backed her and a lot of other creators, which is good for them. We don't have a relationship with GamerSupps. Maybe we will in the future.
You're muted.
Rip Craig's audio. It felt like that came out of nowhere, the hit piece against Kirsha. I was kind of on the outside looking in on it. I didn't see everything, but it really felt out of nowhere and for no reason, and it was so stupid. And I hate these campaigns where they just target people and their like sponsors. You are the scum of the earth.
They do it constantly. Yeah, I mean, shoot. I mean, I've lost track of how many of my past sponsors back when I used to take them got ambushed in the same way. It was ridiculous. You know, it's what they do. It's their tactic. It's what they've got. They band together. They start screaming profanities at any company that dares to sponsor someone who doesn't 100% agree with their crazy narratives, and then they go after them until that company acquiesces and yanks the cash out. That's just what they do.
They know they can't refute your speech, so they just go after your finances, try to ruin your life completely. It's so messed up and disgusting. So
it sucks.
Well, they've gone out of their way. They've tried to ruin Kirsha and has not been successful. But it's, when it comes to GamerSupps, the irony of them leaving a sour taste in people's mouth is kind of funny considering they're a drink. But this story came from this past weekend, as there was a big gaming and anime convention down in San Antonio called San Japan Anime and Gaming Convention. And there was this fitness social media influencer, Kendra Noel Manning, who went out and now faces a felony charge for a bomb threat at this convention. And wouldn't you know it, it is because she threatened to plant a bomb in the GamerSupps booth on social media here. So San Antonio charged her with making a terroristic threat to impair public service, a third-degree felony here. And another attendee concerned the threat could be real alerted convention management, who then contacted police, and then they barred her from entering and issued a criminal trespass warning. She posted a $35,000 bond. Police said the comments and behavior sparked real-life safety concerns and left people worried that mass violence event could break out. Manning later acknowledged making the post before leaving the venue. She could face up to 10 years in prison.
Good.
The case remains under investigation right here. Oh, man. Talk about fucking around and finding out in this situation. Lundu, what were you saying?
Question.
Yes.
Is it really a lady? I just asked that because you look at the. I mean, they spend so much time in the trans world screaming about how they got to engage in violence, right? They talk about it regularly. You got to go find those Nazis, like Stuttering Craig here, because he's clearly a Nazi, and you got to punch him, you got to attack him, you got to get him.
No, don't do that. Don't say that about me.
And so they regularly push this stuff. So. Is it? I mean, I'm not saying it's not a lady. I'm just saying I don't know. And there's been so much of it that now I immediately question it.
Mentally unhinged, probably a troon.
Dude looks like a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Just saying. Oh, that's so messed up.
Like,
a bomb.
Why only third degree? Like, I'm confused by the. That seems kind of they're downplaying it almost. It's probably just like a firework is my guess, but still you could cause a riot. You could cause fear and people could trample over each other. Like that seems like this needs to be upped a bit. personally.
Well, I think this is one of those things where, especially in Texas, this stuff is taken pretty seriously when you say, "Hey, I'm going to plant a bomb," and somebody actually flags police. I'm all about having free speech, but you can't. Once again, it goes back to the idea that you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, right? And in this case, they're literally saying, "I'm going to plant a bomb in a crowded convention center." So you got to take those threats seriously. And as funny as she may thought she was, she may be finding it's not so funny when she maybe, she's not going to get 10 years in jail. Clearly not. But she'll, she may get a slap on the wrist or something. I do want to let you know that her Instagram and TikTok, that she is in fact a she/her, by the way, as it says clearly right here labeled, so everybody can know.
Oh, well, now it's definitive. If it's in the bio and it says she/her, then for sure.
That's right. So Cosplayer, 115,000 followers over on TikTok. Nice little following over there. And she apparently, because of her hatred for GamerSupps, a fucking supplement brand, she's going to get in jail for this.
How dare you let people sell your stuff? I hate you. I'm going to, what?
Savvy said this really well over on X. Says, targeting GamerSupps, who could be radicalized by propaganda to want to plant a bomb at an anime convention for a drink company. What lies could have possibly? Why don't we ask, this Anna Valens person or whatever, and others who use extreme rhetoric against them, who constantly invoke the flight or fight response in mentally unhinged individuals over a drink company. You losers with your, what's that?
Just drink company.
Yes. You losers with your unhinged obsessions cause this thing to cause this kind of thing, and it's only a matter of time before someone gets killed because of your lies and your hate you constantly spread. And you can see these are some of the examples here, that they posted about this. GamerSupps still supports hate speech, and it's total nonsense. So, yeah, this is pretty crazy to see. Obviously, Kirsha responded. What in the unhinged? I mean, I think we all agree. Pretty unhinged freaks when it comes to this stuff. Phoenix?
I'm so exhausted by all this. I'm also exhausted by, are we now past the point where we're calling these people peaceful? They're clearly, so many of them just jump to violence or kind of equal rhetoric every single time. It's exhausting. That's just going to be my common take. This is all so exhausting.
I think we all have mentally unwell exhaustion, this idea of people who are, you see so many examples of it on a day-to-day basis. And it not to bring it to too political or anything like that, but do
it.
Okay. I don't know if you saw this yesterday where they said President Trump floats the idea of insane asylums for mentally ill.
Yes.
And I just responded and said, well, a deal's a deal, because if you go back to August of last year, I said the first candidate to include bringing back insane asylums as one of their policies has my vote. Look, I'm on board. I'm just saying, not a thing.
Do it. No. There's been a serious lack of awesome, spooky, insane asylums in this world. We need to build more of them, and they need to be spooky Art Deco style, like in the old days. Let's build new ones, but I don't want institutional bricks. I want spooky castle insane asylums, and I want lots of them, and I want all of the crazy pronoun whack pronoun people. I want them in them, because that's going to make for great movies 80 years from now when people want to write period pieces about this period of time. This needs to happen. It's a moral imperative.
Can you imagine making a movie based on today's time period, like a drama? It's his pronouns were they, them. It was amazing. Can you just imagine? Pride and Prejudice in the they, them's world?
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Listen, Linduke, I'm with you on that. I think the idea of having just ridiculously Arkham style, just hell death pits is really appealing to me.
I do like this idea of hell death pits.
Yeah.
I used to work in an insane asylum, like not
Ooh.
like a converted one on the hill in Seattle, Washington. There was a hospital, and the top couple of floors were the loony bin. My office was one of those rooms with this little slit window about yay big so people couldn't jump out of, with drains in the floors because crazy people, there's stuff that you need drainage for. And it originally had literally concrete with padded walls and everything. It became an Amazon office. I worked in there for a while. It was absolutely horrific. It was.
You weren't a patient. You actually worked there, right?
They actually paid me.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy that still exists. But there needs to be more buildings like that,
and there needs to be
crazy people in them.
It needs constant lightning behind it all the time.
All the time.
Do you have common sense? Well, if you did, you'd hit the subscribe button right here.